everyone, and today we have a replay battle, specifically a random battle replay, and I'm uploading this or showing this to you because it was really an interesting battle. The entire game, it was different and utterly weird. Anyway, let's get right to it. So for clarification, to clarify, I am Eek on the other side of the field, and this is my opponent, Maenk. So yeah, I bring in my Spirit Tomb and bring in my Gigalith. One of it is a Zoroark, so you might wonder why there are two of them. I want to set up Stealth Rocks, but I mean I try to because there's a Ho-Oh in the back. So here I think I go for the Stone Edge, thinking the Ho-Oh would stay in, and then I go for the Stealth Rock, but I can't because I've been taunted by his Sableye. Goes into his Mew and I switch out because I can't do anything, and fearing the Will-O-Wisp, I go into my Starmie, thinking that he probably won't do much. I will go back into my Gigalith, hoping to set up Stealth Rocks because I really need to set up Stealth Rocks. He goes for the taunt and I can't. There are two taunt users in his team. That sucks. Remember, this is a random battle, so if you're wondering the teams and how they're built, it's because this is random battle. He goes for the Zen Headbutt because I predicted some kind of psychic move. I go for the Pursuit, thinking Mew would want to switch out, don't want to stay in. Sableye does come in. I don't want to take a Will-O-Wisp right now, so I go into my Starmie. He actually uses Trick, and then I realize it's Choice Scar, so that's really weird. Should have gone for the foul play here, but I do go for the Hydro Pump. Now you might think, man, you hit your Hydro Pump and he keeps missing his Will-O-Wisp. I mean, he missed one, and justice isn't prevailing right now because I miss my second Hydro Pump. And he switches out because doesn't want to take another Hydro Pump into his Mew, thinking it could take the Hydro Pump, and it does with 9% HP. It takes some burn damage. I have to switch out because I'm taking burn damage. I do have Natural Cure. Anyway, I go into my Spirit Tomb, and my Spirit Tomb does have the Dark Pulse, which I believe I use this term while Mew uses the Toxic. So Dark Pulse does about 56%, but that's not really exact because he's gonna keep roosting up, trying to get the damage back. Here I predict a switch, but he doesn't, and at this turn, I decided to just go for the Dark Pulse forever and just waiting for my Spirit Tomb to die. So I became numb, my mind became numbed, and I just kept clicking Dark Pulse, and even if he were to switch out, then I don't care. So yeah, I keep going for the Dark Pulse. I just want this Mew at a low HP so that later on I can probably kill it. And Spirit Tomb is racking up the toxic damage. I do want to get rid of it. I don't want to predict too much with the Pursuit, so I just go for the Dark Pulse again. Brings us Wigglytuff, which is part Fairy. And goes for the Dazzling Gleam, killing my Spirit Tomb. So I believe here I go into my Gigalith because this is the time I can set up my Stealth Rock for this Ho-Oh. You can't do anything about it, Sableye, because I already did it. So as I said, there is no justice, and you will see in a bit. So fearing the Will-O-Wisp, I go back into my Starmie to take the Will-O-Wisp. I could have stayed in with the Gigalith because I wouldn't take the Will-O-Wisp again, but here I go for the Hydro Pump and miss. I miss my Hydro Pump again. As if that's the problem. Now I go into my Gigalith, and now I go for the Stone Edge, I believe, and I miss. I miss my freaking Stone Edge again. And to add salt to the wound, I go for the Stone Edge again because I don't have Earthquake on this thing. Okay, I finally hit the Stone Edge. Okay, that's my bad. Now he brings in his Mew, and Mew should be faster than my Gigalith, so I predict the Roost, but I have the ever-powerful Explosion and kill the Mew instantly. So now, I believe I go into my Tentacruel, predicting the Wigglytuff and not the Ho-Oh, and I can go for the Sludge Bomb, which I think the crit mattered. I'm not sure. I forgot what kind of spread Tentacruel has. Now here, I assume, or I think Honcho is going for the Sucker Punch. So I use the Toxic so that I won't get hit, and I'm sure he would go for the Brave Bird this turn, so I go for the Sludge, Dazzling Gleam, because it's Dark type, I keep forgetting, and goes for the Brave Bird. I am faster, so I think he would predict me to attack with 1 HP and stuff. So I go for the Toxic again, just so he wouldn't get anything. It probably did matter this play, I'm not sure. My Tentacruel does come in handy when the Ho-Oh comes in, because I go for the Sludge Bomb, I mean, poison it, which doesn't really matter. Poisoning it doesn't matter there. But the damage is good. Damage is damage, so as Poke Aim MD would say, or Joey. I go into my Darkrai here. I don't think this is 2 Spiritombs. I think one of it's a Grass type. I'm not sure, there's something wrong. Anyway, I go for the Dark Pulse, and here's the funny thing, it survived the Dark Pulse. He goes for the Trick, and my Darkrai is actually Choice Scarf, and his Chandelure is Choice Scarf, so that's kind of funny there. Just switching the Choice Scarves from one to the other. So yeah, this actually was quite a fun match. I think this is Grass type. This wasn't revealed, so I think this was a Grass type Pokemon, which explains why I didn't bring it in when Ho-Oh and Chandelure and Honchkrow came into the field, so you weren't able to see the last Pokemon. I couldn't reveal it because of the 3 threats that could take my Grass type out. So yeah, thank goodness for Darkrai, who is Scarf, so it really came in handy as we went through the battle. Anyway guys, this has been Triple Strafe with a replay showdown battle. Thanks for watching, see you next time.